No big surprise here. Just read an article on World Net Daily. I'm going to attach the link. You're not going to have to look for it. The title, Planned Parenthood Throws Woman Caught on Video Under Bus. And the woman that they're making reference to is Dr. Deborah Nucatola. And the article talks about the president of Planned Parenthood, Cecilia Richards. And she apologizes for the lack of obvious compassion that Dr. Deborah Nucatola had when she spoke to those undercover investigators from the Center for Medical Progress. You know, I caught a little bit of Huckabee. He was a guest on Fox, I believe it was a day or so ago, and they were discussing this particular event. And he made a comment that I'm in total agreement with. And what he said is people in that kind of business become immune to it. Nothing else could explain the cavalier attitude that Dr. Deborah Nucatola had as she's stuffing her face with salad and sipping on red wine. Nothing else could explain how someone could talk about putting a forceps in and ripping out an unborn 7.5-week-old fetus. Or was it a 7.5-month-old fetus? In either case, it's absolutely disgusting how she described how she was careful with her forceps and how they used ultrasound to protect the valuable organs that they wanted. The livers, which are in great demand, the lungs. Doesn't matter if you destroy the rest of the body. These people that work in this kind of environment, I think, are mentally unbalanced. You have to be to have such total disregard for what I believe is a human being. The reason that the president for Planned Parenthood, Cecilia Richards, is coming out the way she is the governor, Mike Pence, is doing an investigation on Planned Parenthood. They receive hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars to do what they do. Planned Parenthood shouldn't be the only facility that's investigated. There's one or two in Atlanta that belong to the wife and sister-in-law of the previous Attorney General, Eric H. Holder Jr. That one also needs to be looked at to see if they're doing similar kind of work by distributing the body parts for profit. The whole thing is sickening and disgusting. Watch the video. You'll hear Dr. Deborah Nucatola in her own words as she's stuffing her face and sipping on red wine, how she delicately rips out the fetuses of unborn children. The place needs to be shut down. Hopefully. Well, it won't. The reason that it won't is that Democrats support this kind of activity. And we have a Democrat in control of the White House who doesn't have any problem with abortions. Unbelievable. Watch the video. read the article and ask yourself, how insane are people that do what these people do?